What's up, guys? It's Captain Harris here at Fort Knox, Kentucky with the U.S. Army Warrior Fitness Team. We're just going to go through some of my favorite band stretches. So bands are a good tool to use. You can use them pre-workout, post-workout, kind of open the body up, get prepared for movement, or even cool down, after a tough workout. So the band that I'm going to be using for this, it's kind of like a moderate weight band, purple one. Sometimes they're green, depending where you buy them from. I wouldn't use one that's too thick or too thin, because you're gonna have issues with those. So kind of find a nice moderate sized band, then kind of talk you through my favorite exercises. So I usually start with the upper body and then I move to the lower body. So I'll put it over the rig like this, stick my elbow in through, and then I take my opposite leg and put that out front and I just kind of lean into it. So I'm just like letting my chest sink forward and allow my shoulder to kind of get pulled backwards into the band. It's really nice if you're going to do a lot of stuff where you're going overhead or using your arms a lot. I'll usually hold these stretches about 40 seconds to a minute on each side. The second one I'll do, I'll face towards the rig and I'll take my wrist, put it through the band, grab the thing like this. I call this the bowler stretch. So it looks like I just finished rolling a bowling ball down the lane. Kind of same thing, just being lazy with it, letting the band pull my shoulder towards the rig. I'll do that on each side. And obviously if you're feeling a particular sort of tightness on one side, you can focus on that a little bit longer. After those two stretches, I'll normally move down to the rig. I'm going to start focusing on my lower body. Stick the band through, put one leg in, pull the band up nice and high, and then I'm going to stick that leg back that the band is inside of, or the leg that's in the band, that's the leg that goes back. I like to push down on the band. It gets a really nice hip flexor stretch. That hip flexor is what's going to tighten up a lot if you're doing a lot of squatting, a lot of barbell work. So it's important to keep that, that nice and loose, and so that your low back and other areas of your abdominals don't get aggravated. So I'll do that one. And then after that, I'll face the opposite way, keep the band nice and high, and I'll just lean over at the hip. And this is going to be a nice hamstring stretch. Similar if I was just doing hamstring stretch standing. I'm just adding a little bit more intensity by using the band. You can always adjust the level of tension in the band by just moving backwards or moving forwards, depending what you're able to tolerate. Then the last one, I move the band a little lower on the rig. We're going to focus on the ankles. So I usually like to wear socks for this because the band can mess up your skin. I bring it back and I just work around my ankle, kind of loosen it up. Especially if you're going to be doing a lot of jumping, a lot of bounding, then you want to make sure your ankles are prepared for that. They're not super stiff or tight. So that's kind of my band prehab, rehab routine. I like to do that at least 3 times a week. So throw it into your routine. Let me know what you think. And if you guys are looking for other content, just hit us up on Instagram or in the comments and let us know what else you want to see. Thanks, guys.